Hey, we are back. Don't miss your chance to experience spring training at beautiful Sloan Park in Mesa, Arizona. Reserve your place in line by joining the spring training season ticket holder waiting list. It's easy and free to register. For details, visit sloanpark.com. Put it on the bucket list. Trip to spring training. You won't regret it.
Ball one to David Bodie. It's a tie game in St. Louis. 1-1 Brewers and Cardinals. Jed Jerko with a sac fly in the bottom of the fourth. Christian Yelich has batted 3 times. He's walked every time and scored a run.
Frustrated he didn't get the call on the one just below the knees prior, so has to elevate to find the zone. He throws his fastball a high percentage of the time. He and Quintana both.
There's a solid single for David Bodie.
Just a nice example of taking what the pitcher gives you. Elevated fastball away. You try to pull it, you might pop it up. Stay on it, shoot it hard the other way, you get rewarded. Let's take a look in 4D.
4D Bodie. Murphy 0 for 1. The pitch is low and in. Blue Jays beat the Astros 3-1 today after the Blue Jays announced John Gibbons will not return next season. 1-1 to Murph.
Yeah, the writing was on the wall for a good while now that Gibbons would probably not be back. Got a big ovation today when he brought the lineup card out to home plate.
That's, I believe, their last home game. Nova's 1-1.
If you're thinking about playing a little hit and run, 2-1 count would be a good time to do it. This has got a strong arm. Tough to run on him.
Two and two. Murphy. We'd like to welcome all our viewers watching tonight on New Paris Telephone's Quality Cable in Elkhart County, Indiana. Two bounced foul to first. Cubs out hitting the Pirates 3-2. The scoring plays were home runs. Osuna solo shot top of the first. Hayward 2-run homer bottom one.
The Cubs could use a nice breakout game. Score 6-7 runs. It's a comfortable W. Scored 12 runs total in their last 8 home games.
Toward the hole, knocked down Newman, and that's all he can do. So back-to-back hits with Baez coming up. 2 on, nobody out.
Newman had designs on trying to make a hero play here, and it would not have ended well for him, I don't believe. The jump throw is not going to pan out, so no harm with the mishandle. Big opportunity for Baez.
Strikeout victim in the first. Last night, his team leading 51st multi-hit performance. Leads the National League in RBIs with 110. And 2 men on base.
It's Ben Lean for the Cubs here. You know, they woke up September 3rd. They were in first place with a 5-game lead in the Central. They've gone 10-11 since then. Just 3.4 runs per game. 24th in Major League Baseball in batting average. Tied for last in home runs. Last in slugging percentage. And that's why that lead has evaporated down to the half game that it sits at right now.
Two and 0.
All that really matters is what happens between now and Sunday. And that gives you an idea why the Cubs are in this predicament all of a sudden. It looked pretty good back on Labor Day.
So Milwaukee back in the lead on a Travis Shaw single, scoring Yelich. So the walk-Yelich strategy has not really paid off tonight for the Cardinals. 3-0 to Baez.
Sam Holbrook not calling that low one, and that makes life difficult for Ivan Nova here as he contemplates a 3-0 offering to Baez. I love the expression on his face. So if I'm not going to get that one, I'm in a bit of a bind.
3-0 swing with a bobble. Everybody safe. Back-to-back infield hits to load the bases. They're going to call an error. That's a tough one. It was a short hop. I thought Frazier did about all he could to get it, but he will be charged with an error.
Yeah, I think it was an error. I think Frazier was thinking that he was going to try to get 2 outs on this ball. So he really comes after it aggressively. Yep. Ends up playing himself into a tough hop. If he lays back, he's going to get the man at second base, but he was hoping for more, but he gets nothing.
So what a chance. Already leading by a run, and Anthony Rizzo will bat with the bases full and 0 outs. And single error.
Yeah, and when you're scuffling, sometimes this is exactly what you need. Somebody makes an error. Just, you know, infield hit, just catch a break here and there and then get a big opportunity and take advantage.
Well, we'll play for 2 on the infield. We're trying to avoid a big inning. Here we go. Rizzo with a fly ball out in the center. Bodie ready to tag. Murphy as well. Marte makes the catch. The throw goes toward third. Cut off. Throw to second. Baez in 2. Excellent base running all around. 3-1.
Just a good baseball play all the way around. Good work by Rizzo getting this ball airborne to the big part of the yard. Marte throws the ball towards third base, keeps it low where it could be caught, so the Pirates have options. They take a shot at Baez at second base, but he beats the relay. It was close, but he was in there. So Holbrook checking with Clint Hurdle to see if he wants to challenge.
Hayward hit the 2-run homer in the first. And the Pirates will play the middle guys back. Corner guys could come home, and now Reyes at third has his toes on the grass. Way outside on a curve. The kick and the pitch.
Oh,
gave him that one.
Wow.
1-1.
Wow. Tight down and maybe generous wide. Maybe.
Popped up. Diaz. Did he catch it or did it hit the net? He caught it. And Joe wondering if it hit the net. I think it did, and that's what they're going to say. So that is not a catch.
DJ Rayburn saw it. He's coming in from third base.
It deflected off the backstop.
And Diaz arguing that it did not.
So it's a foul ball. And I don't know if they're going to, I don't know how they would find any sort of replay that would show the ball hit the net. You can't tell.
Because the fans are leaning on the net, so it's hard to tell whether the ball impacted it. But Rayburn had a good look at it from third base. They are going to take a look. Curious to know what kind of looks they have at this back in New York. See, it's interesting because review, you know, the original call by Holbrook was out, and then Rayburn said foul ball.
Right.
So are they trying to overturn Rayburn, or
I think they're trying to
confirm Holbrook?
I think the Pirates.
If the Pirates are challenging, it's got to be Rayburn's
the Rayburn foul ball call.
Yeah.
I think
you could see where Hurdle would try to make the argument. Now wait a minute, the original call before Rayburn got involved was out, so that should be the call that stands unless there's compelling evidence otherwise.
Yeah, I don't know how they were going to find any sort of evidence to show if it hit or not. Well, that's a new one. So the Pirates are out of challenges. And Hayward just smashed his bat down into the dirt as he pops out for the shortstop Newman. Big second out for Nova, and here's Happ.
Big second out for Nova. Big opportunity for Ian Happ to pick up Jason Hayward.
One thing we can't really quantify in any sort of way, whether it affects the pitcher or the batter or either or both, is the effect the replay breaks in the action. affect your concentration. I mean, there are some where we stand around for 2 or 3 minutes right in the middle of a tense at bat. Now, you never had to really deal with it, but I can't imagine for a pitcher for sure that it would necessarily be a good thing.
Yeah, a lot of times a long delay, like back in the day when managers used to scream and yell at umpires. That would be the delay, not a review, just an argument.
It was more entertaining.
Yeah, and sometimes that was part of the strategy of the manager too.
Right. Diaz trying to stay in front of everything with that runner at third. 2-1 to Happ. Cubs have scored once in this inning. But remember, they had the bases loaded with nobody out. So for Nova, he's looking for a bit of a moral victory here if he can limit the damage. Happ's got 2 in scoring position here on his bat with 2 outs.
He sees a lot of elevated fastballs. It's hard to try to get on top of that pitch. The alternative would be find a way to lay off of that pitch. That's easier said than done. He needs to be like Jean Valjean and look down.
Three and 2 on Happ. That might be a first for you. Jean Valjean?
Jean Valjean. Look down.
Schwarber on deck. Nova does not have to give in here. And you see he has not thrown a pitch in that pitch cast box in the sequence.
Good take.
And ball 4.
This is where a pitcher sometimes makes a mistake of aggression. Been out there for a long time. You're battling. Guys are working deep counts. And that's precisely why the acting pitching coach is striding to the mound.
It's Justin Message filling in for Ray Searage.
The Cubs are introducing game-changing new premier experiences at Wrigley Field with seats featuring prime views and access to an exclusive club and first-class amenities. These new premier experiences will allow fans to enjoy Cubs baseball and America's most majestic ballpark in a whole new way. Visit CubsPremier.com to join the Premier Client Priority List.
Schwarber with the bases loaded. Second time the Cubs have filled them up in this inning.
Challenge for Kyle here is to make sure he gets a pitch he can handle. He struck out 3 times last night. First 3 times up, then grounded to short. Grounded to short here tonight, so you can understand that he would be anxious, trying to do something big here with the bases loaded.
Murphy at third. Baez at second. Happ at first, and a 1-1 to Schwarber. This is low. 2 balls and a strike. Nova was the Pirates' opening day starter. Traded here from the Yankees in 2016. And after that season, he signed to a 3-year deal. Three and one.
He does not want to throw it in the grid. Breaking balls below the zone. 2-seamer off the edge. Everybody's on their feet. That was just about.
He walked in. It's 4-1.
Real nice work by Happ and now Schwarber. Certainly an opportunity to be anxious, to go out of the zone, to try to do damage.
Victor Caratini with the bases still full.
One more time they go hunting for that outside corner with a 2-seam fastball. It's just off the edge. Schwarber doesn't bite.
Two-run homer in the first, a 2-run third so far, and that should do it. As Osuna takes it unassisted, but the Cubs extend their lead. It's now 4-1 after 3.
Two and two on David Bodie, trying to come through. And the pitch on the way. Bodie drives one in the air. Deep center field. Back goes Taylor. It's got a chance. It's a grand slam. A grand slam for David Bodie. And the Cubs have won the ball game. Can you believe it?
Wow. As soon as he hit it, he knew it was gone. He started pointing in the air. Cubs win in a grand slam.
An incredible rally. Cubs win.
There's a flag on the play.
It's got to be holding.
I don't like the looks of that window. It's drafty. Dude, you need new windows.
Right now at Feldco, save 50% on all windows with no money down and no interest for 1 year.
50% off windows ends soon. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
Michelin Premier. Safe when new, safe when worn.
Not all tech is created equal. Nissan Rogue has advanced tech that the competition doesn't. Like ProPilot Assist that helps keep you centered in your lane, something RAV4 can't do. Plus a class-exclusive intelligent around-view monitor that gives you a 360-degree view. Experience Rogue at your local Nissan store.
Save up to $4,280 on Rogue, or get 0% financing for 60 months on 13 models.
Now the most exciting tech you own is in your driveway.
Hey, welcome back. The toast of the game, the toast of the year goes to Javier Baez. Last night, Binny's Beverage Depot presented their Player of the Year award to Javi. The award honors the Cubs player with the most outstanding achievements during the season. Presenting the award are two officials from Binny's Beverage Depot, one really little official. Congratulations to Javier Baez. He's the Binny's Player of the Year. He's going to get a lot of votes for the National League Most Valuable Player.
A little extra pad here for Quintana. 4-1. They'll face 2, 3, and 4. In the Pirates batting order, Marte, Osuna, and Diaz.
We reached out to Elias and checked on the bunt double plays. The Cubs have now turned 5, and that's tied for the most in Major League Baseball.
Very nice. Marte struck out in the first inning.
Worked him over with high fastballs.
Taken for a strike. Marte will turn 30 in October. Signed through next season. Although the Pirates also have team options for 2020 and 2021. At a pretty affordable rate. $11.5 and $12.5 million. He's had a nice major league career. The one pretty big knock on that resume was a PED suspension last year. It cost him half the season. Two Gold Gloves as a left fielder. And an All-Star 2 seasons ago.
The only real weakness in his game is he doesn't walk much.
3-2. He did last night, but you're right. Generally doesn't. Took 2 free passes in game 2.
31 walks all this year. Lifetime .275 batting average with a .322 on base. Good slugging numbers.
Strike 3 called. Thought he had walked, but he's out. And he's upset. Here's Osuna, who went deep in the first inning. Curve on the outside corner.
Bounce it.
And he does.
This time Q tried to beat him with a high fastball after Caratini called for everything but. He asked for the curve. Fastball away, changeup. Q continued to shake until they got the high fastball, and he threw it up and in a little bit, and Osuna knocked it out of the park. So they're going to try a different plan here. Bad changeup, good result.
Back-to-back Ks for Quintana. 4 on the night. And here's Diaz.
Trying to throw this changeup off the plate and down, and he just doesn't finish it. I think it's enough of a swing from Osuna.
Diaz with 2 outs. Takes ball 1. Cubs have 91 wins. It's really difficult to pinpoint 1 or 2 and say this one was bigger than that one. But the 2 wins this month in 6 games against the Milwaukee Brewers both belong to Quintana. And those are big because those are 2-for-1 type games in the standings. So you could argue those are the 2 biggest wins, at least this month. And this could be right behind it if they can get it.
Absolutely. Yeah, so for a couple of reasons. One, Williams going tomorrow has been so good. So you never know. He could come out here tomorrow and lay an egg, but you expect him to be good. And then if you don't win this one, you just have the whole weight of losing 3 in a row and heading into the final weekend of the season, going into that game tomorrow night. So this obviously is a huge game and a big opportunity for Q to really be a hero. And so far, so good.
You might have to win it tonight to stay in first place. That's deep but playable, and it's played by Happ. And the Pirates haven't done much against Quintana after that first inning home run. 4-1 Cubs.
We're not your average airline, and we wouldn't have it any other way. We do everything differently on purpose, for one purpose. You. You're the reason we fly to 99 destinations, and why we don't charge you fees to change your flight or check 2 bags. You. Over 130 million of you chose to fly Southwest last year. That's what matters most to us.
I'll shut this off. It's cool.
When I say I want it that way.
BP gasoline helps clean your engine for more miles per tank and more moves per tank.
What do you call a great beer with more taste, only 96 calories, and 3.2 carbs? We call it Miller Lite. What are you holding? Miller Lite. Hold true.
The moment you realize you're lucky your backyard is in the back.
At Lowe's, we have everything you need to keep your yard looking great. Buy any Pennington Smart Seat 15 pounds or larger and get one-step lawn repair free.
Closed captioning of Cubs baseball on NBC Sports Chicago is brought to you by U.S. Waterproofing.
A little seepage in your basement is no need to panic. Count on the experts at U.S. Waterproofing to diagnose and repair the problem.
For a free consultation, visit uswaterproofing.com. A better basement starts with us.
Time now for our Elgin Hyundai Fan Cam. JD, we have breaking news. Are you sitting down?
I think I know where you're going. I think I saw something on Twitter.
You have a new member of the fraternity. Pitch to Quintana. Swing and a miss. My partner in 1986 set a major league record striking out the first 8 batters in a ball game. Jacob deGrom matched it in 2014. And tonight, German Marquez of the Rockies just did it.
And has he gotten to
he
number 9
faced the pitcher
yet?
And a check swing E1. Nick Pivetta.
Oh, way to go, Nick.
Put a ball in play.
Send
so
him a
he
gift
saved
basket.
you. You'll have to, when you see Nick Pivetta, thank him.
I'll send him a gift basket.
Two and two on the pitcher.
Marquez having a nice year. That Rockies, the young pitching staff, they started to come along last year, and they've stepped up again this season. Big reason why the Rockies are where they are.
Marquez 13-10 with a .391, and he'll end the year probably over 190 innings of work.
Anytime you have a sub-4 ERA pitching in that ballpark, you're doing a real nice job. Look at Q.
He's got the advantage at the plate in this matchup. He's 4 out of 50, but Nova is 1 for 52. And on the hands, and Reyes will throw him out.
Folks, check out the variety of luxury premier options that Wrigley Field has to offer, like an all-inclusive suite experience. There are still suites available for this weekend series with the Cardinals. To reserve a suite, visit Cubs.com/premier.
And for the record, the 3 8 strikeouts to begin a game performances. 2 had the pitcher not striking out to end that streak, but in your case it was not.
It was a pinch hitter. So you're saying I win by tiebreaker?
Yes.
Okay. And of course, we have to give credit where credit is due. The great Mickey Welch struck out the first 9 in the game, way back when.
So it's you have the
ours
modern
is the
day
modern.
record?
It's the modern record that I have a piece of.
And you did it in a non-strikeout era too. Everybody's striking out now.
Yeah.
Bodie bounces toward the middle, and Frazier, a low throw, but he got him. Our Old Dominion bringing their best. Speaking of strikeouts, let's talk 300K seasons. Since 1990, Randy Johnson with 6 of them. His former Arizona teammate Curt Schilling 3 times, Pedro twice, Kershaw, Sale, and Scherzer.
Scherzer will lead the National League in strikeouts for the 4th consecutive year. I believe the big unit is the last one to do that. It's funny that we're talking strikeouts. I was doing some digging on Nolan Ryan today. He has the single season modern era record of strikeouts in a season, 383. He did it in 1973.
Base hit to left. 2 for Murphy tonight.
See, Murph gets a knock there so I can finish the Nolan story. How good a hitter he is. Nolan beat Sandy Koufax's record by 1 strikeout. His final start of the year, he struck out 16 in 11 innings. Wow.
Do you know how many innings he pitched that season?
No, but that was, I think it was like 6 consecutive complete games to finish the season.
Murphy runs, swing and a miss by Baez. Safe. Murphy got in head first with his 3rd steal.
And certainly the element of surprise at work for Murphy.
Ooh, he might have been out, but the Pirates do not have a challenge. One strike to Baez. Come on, you probably have the at-bat alert, right? It'll be at-bat on your phone. It's got to be cool to see your name pop up on the
I don't have the alert, no.
Base hit left field. Here comes Murphy. Baez will hold with a single. He's got 111 RBIs. 5-1.
This little 2-out rally here. Murphy single swipe second. Baez drives him in. This was the story for the Pirates last night. Did all their damage with 2 outs. This is an elevated fastball. Baez buggy whips it into left field for an RBI single.
So they've scored runs in 3 innings tonight. They scored 1 time in the first 2 games combined. On the ground, long run over by Frazier, and all he can do is knock it down. Rizzo has a hit, his second tonight.
These are turned a pretty slick unassisted double play in game 1 of the series. The reputation, though, is bat much better than glove. I don't think he would have had to play on Anthony anyway, but the inability to pick that one up cost him any chance. His 7th hit for the Cubs. Nolan Ryan in 1973, 326 innings pitched, 238 hits, 383 strikeouts.
Tanner Anderson up. Hayward gave the Cubs the lead in the first inning. An opposite way home run, takes a strike. Speaking of Jacob deGrom, 8 shutout innings on 2 hits tonight. There's the homer by Hayward. deGrom struck out 10 and finishes the year with a 1.70 ERA. The Mets have a 3-0 lead in the 9th over the Braves. Ground ball, base hit. Baez to the plate. He will score, and Rizzo is out. And unfortunately didn't get hurt as he kind of skidded. And as he stayed on his feet, the run counts. It's 6-1 after 4. Hayward has 3 RBIs tonight.
It's great getting 11% off of everything at Menards, especially when we're tackling a big project like updating our living room. We're saving on all of it, from the stone veneer fireplace to the area rug. You can get it all at Menards, and the 11% savings keeps us coming back. We saved over $300 on our living room and can't wait to start our next project.
Your next project starts right now with 11% off everything at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
So we're going to be talking about cars today.
Cool.
If you were building the perfect car, which 3 features here would you choose?
I want a reliable car.
Safety. Got to think about the babies.
Fuel efficiency.
All in one car, right? Could you do that?
Actually, you can.
Whoa.
This is the Chevy Malibu.
Wow. That's nice.
Get $3,000 total cash allowance on most Cruze and Malibu models when you finance with GM Financial. Plus, trade up and get an additional $750. Visit ChevyDriveChicago.com today.
Ready to do this?
Yes.
Turn right here.
During the Jeep Adventure Days event,
So fun.
discover deals as legendary as Jeep SUV's 4x4 capability.
That's so cool.
And the confidence to go where you've never gone before. It's more than just a test drive. It's your first adventure. Start it off with a great deal at the Jeep Adventure Days event. Get $4,000 combined cash allowance plus $1,000 bonus cash, or well-qualified lessees get this low mileage lease on select 2018 Compass models.
Make sure you follow our Cubs insiders on NBCSportsChicago.com. Presented by Nationwide agent Jeff Vukovich. Go to jeffvuk.com or follow him on social media. Nationwide is on your side. 2 big insurance runs. And it's a 5-run lead for Quintana here in the 5th. And the key lineup maneuver by Joe Madden is putting Jason Hayward in the cleanup spot. He has homered and knocked in half the Cubs' runs. Corey Dickerson with a high fly to center. Hayward is back on it, and he'll watch it go into the juniper bushes. For the Pirates' second homer tonight, his 13th on the year, and it's 6-2.
Dickerson hits for a good average against left-handed pitching. This is the first home run he's hit against the southpaw this year. You could tell by Hayward's reaction that it was likely going to end up in the bushes out there in center field. Here's your Ford home run replay. Dickerson really lays into this one. Second solo home run for the Pirates tonight.
Couple of solos, no big deal, and you've put up 6 runs. Certainly don't want to give them any reason to believe they can get back in this game as Reyes flies to deep right. Happ runs it down.
He's carrying well here tonight. This kid's got some pop, though. There's Dickerson in 4D.
That brings up Luplow.
Luplow, I believe, is celebrating a birthday today.
Jordan is 25 years old today. Chris Archer is 30. He got the win last night.
To the 7th in St. Louis, Brewers lead 2-1. Cardinals have just 1 hit in that ball game.
Happy 54th to former Cub bench coach, current Nationals manager Dave Martinez. The OPS not updated, but it would be higher because he's walked 4 times tonight.
He's getting the Bonds Harper treatment.
Luplow got a piece of it.
Yelich with a big finishing kick. 346 batting average this month. The league best 1182 OPS.
Outside for a ball on a changeup. And the count is 1-2. Luplow went to Fresno State. 64th major league game. Inside out swing to hang in there.
Marte, Dickerson will both be back in the Pirate outfield next year. Gregory Polanco will start the year on the disabled list, so there will be some opportunities for the likes of Luplow to command some playing time early in the season. Getting a nice audition here late this season.
Luplow works a good plate appearance and walks. No, it's 3-2. He thought he had walked.
That'll get you dinged in kangaroo court.
Well, he fouled off 2 consecutive 0-2 pitches. Took ball 1, fouled off another, took ball 3.
Bet you he swings.
He does. And he might end up with more than 1 here. On his way to second base. And he's going to try for 3. And he's going to make it.
Yeah, Kyle had some difficulty digging that ball out of the corner, and an extra 90 feet for Luplow, and that's big because there's only one out. So he didn't walk. He gets the swing, gets a fastball over the heart of the plate, and we'll see what happens down here in the corner. Kyle was expecting that ball to kick back to him a little bit. It did not.
4th career triple for Luplow. Not hit.
Yeah.
At the bottom of the pole. Did not kick towards Schwarber. Bounce back to Quintana. Throw to third. Out. That'll work.
Boy, you talk about ruining a guy's birthday party. Gets the 3-base hit and then gets a little overly anxious on the comebacker. Nice play by Quintana. There's all kinds of opportunities to make a bad throw there. Your heart starts racing. You see that guy off the bag. You see a lot of pitchers would airmail that throw, but he threw it right on the spot to Bodie. Nice play.
Ryan Lavarnway will bat for Nova. And again, the Pirates cannot challenge. He should be the MVP. He's hitting 750. 3 for 4. Former Red Sox, Oriole, Brave, and Athletic. He's a catcher by trade.
Newman stole 28 bases down at AAA. It is very difficult to run on Quintana. It's been a losing proposition. 5 steals, 6 caught with Quintana on the mound.
Jacob deGrom got the win tonight, so he will finish the year 10-9. Jesse Chavez is up. Pirates get 4 innings out of their starter. Nova gave up 6 runs, 5 earned. On 8 hits, he walked 2, struck out 3, and allowed the first inning home run to Hayward.
Three for 4 for Lavarnway, all coming as a pinch hitter so far. Batted .288 at AAA with 9 homers in 77 games.
Knocked down by Victor. Takes off. Line drive to right. Haps got it. Pirates get a leadoff homer from Dickerson. They threatened but could not get any more. 6-2 Cubs in the 5th.
It's
It's the one and only Ford Truck Month, the place to find one-of-a-kind deals on Ford F-Series and the brand with the most J.D. Power Initial Quality Awards. With best-in-class towing and torque, these bad boys make the rules and break them. That's why it's America's best-selling truck 41 years straight. But like ribs at a barbecue, these deals won't last long. Ford Truck Month. It's buy now time, partner.
Now get an F-150 with 0% financing for 72 months or lease one for $219 a month during Truck Month. Only at your local Ford store.
In June, Nick's mom made 13 calls to the T-Ball League, hoping to help her shy son make some new friends. There was a group text from the coach asking parents to please monitor their kids' sugar intake before games. Nick's dad watched countless videos to try and help his son perfect his swing. There were 11 texts after the second game when a new friend invited Nick over for a play date. His parents shared over 100 videos of highlights, smooth dance moves, and the time Jimmy Carlisle stole third. Almost. But when the final out was made, the score didn't matter. They put their phones away to watch their son, who finally felt part of a team.
Hi, I'm David Kaplan with an In the Loop update. Rockies pitcher German Marquez tied a major league record, striking out the first 8 batters he faced, tying our own Jim DeShays. Also, Jacob deGrom. David DeJesus joins me later on the postgame show. Now back to Len and JD.
Thank you, Cap. A year that changed baseball forever. Watch 1998, The Summer of Sammy, presented by Elgin Hyundai. An exclusive documentary about the legendary home run race, including interviews with Sosa, McGuire, and many more. On Monday at 7, only on NBC Sports Chicago.
Wave.
Wave?
You're on Pirates TV. I must be talking about your record. Tanner Anderson.
Bob walks over there going, it's hard to explain. I mean, Dodgers must have been it's a complete funk.
Ball one on Ian Happ.
Tanner Anderson's a Harvard man. He's pitched 4 times for the Pirates this year. He's picked up a win. He has an 8.59 ERA. Ooh, that's a nice late kick. Three and 2 of the 264, 39 relief appearances at Indianapolis.
Will be a hit. Newman could just go get it, but no need to make a throw. The Cubs have an infield hit in each of the last 3 innings.
Yeah, they were due for a little good fortune. Put it in play, find some holes, some infield hits. I think Nova, the starter for the Pirates, is not a strikeout pitcher. He has good stuff, but he doesn't generate a lot of swings and misses. They're able to put him in play, find some holes.
Strike called on Schwarber.
Anderson, a 20th round pick, 2015.
Kyle took a bases loaded walk his last time up. Anderson is from Florida. You mentioned went to Harvard. Played third base and pitched in college. Fouled off.
A few Ivy Leaguers reached the big leagues over the years. Most of them pitchers. Kyle Hendricks, of course, the Dartmouth man.
Cubs first base coach.
Yeah, Will Venable played for Scott Bradley at Princeton. Chris Young, the big right-hander, also a Princeton man.
Base hit to center. Consecutive no-out singles, and it'll bring up Caratini.
Ross Ohlendorf pitched for the Pirates. Also was a hurler at Princeton.
Brent Suter, Harvard.
Ronnie Darling, Yale. Doug Glanville, Penn.
Two on, nobody out. Caratini takes ball one. Tommy La Stella on deck for Quintana.
They bunch him in the outfield. Way off the line to right.
Cubs have a rested bullpen in terms of their top guys, so Joe will go into that relief corps in the 6th after Quintana went 5. Bunted toward third. Reyes will throw out Caratini. Victor with a sac bunt. Hey, Cub fans, you know what tickets you want for next season? Here's your first chance to secure those seats to your must-have games for the 2019 season. Visit Cubs.com/deposits for all the details. Second and third for La Stella against a drawn-in Pirates infield.
Yeah, I like the bunt there. I'm not a big fan of the sacrifice bunt, but I like it in that situation. Obviously, it takes the double play out of play. Two guys in scoring position now for La Stella. Pirates have to pull the infield in. They're down 4. La Stella, you count on him making contact.
He does. It's foul. Club record 23 pinch hits this season. Cubs looking for their 92nd win. Stella held up. They're in the 8th inning in St. Louis. It's still the Brewers 2 and the Cardinals 1. If that score holds up, the Cubs need to win this game to stay ahead of the Brewers in the division. The Cubs will also clinch a postseason berth via the Cardinals' loss. That's a tight one-run game. It's far from over. La Stella now will be intentionally walked, and David Bodie will bat with the bases loaded.
Smart move by Hurdle. Couldn't get Listella to chase first the high fastball, then the breaking ball down. So go ahead and put him on, set up the double play. A young pitcher in a bit of a tough situation, loading the bases. But I think strategically, it was a prudent decision. We'll see how it works out. Sometimes the best decisions don't get the best results.
Cubs with a 2-run first, 2-run third, 2-run fourth.
Throughout his minor league career, Anderson has been a ground ball machine.
He gets the ground ball. It's not hit very hard, but it is right to the back second. Frazier turns a 4-3 double play. And the Cubs cannot add on. Still 6-2 as we go to the 6th.
What are you doing? Just warming up. I got called up to the show. You know, the showroom. Don't want to pull anything.
Good luck.
Right now, you can lease a new 2018 Toyota Highlander for just $349 a month. Toyota, let's go places.
This is a game changer. No scrub deck wash. Game changer.
Game changer?
Game changer.
The moment you take staining to the next level.
Buy one, get one half off via rebate on Valspar stains and Signature and Duramax paints.
Your eyes are a beautiful pair, and they've seen a lot together, from the biggest events to countless little moments. Over time, diabetic macular edema, also known as DME, entered the picture. It brought some unwelcome symptoms like black spots, blurriness, or wavy lines. But your eyes can fight back because there's more they want to see, and they have EYLEA on their side.
On average, people with DME gain 10 more letters on the eye chart after 1 year on EYLEA and still had these improvements a year later when staying on treatment. Do not use EYLEA if you have an eye infection, eye pain or redness, or known allergies to any ingredients in EYLEA. Injection in the eye with EYLEA can cause infection and separation of the retina. EYLEA may cause an increase in eye pressure. Potential risk of fatal heart attack or stroke related to blood clots may occur. Serious side effects are rare. Most common side effects are eye pain, redness, cataract, moving spots in the field of vision, increased eye pressure, and inner eye gel detachment.
Fight for your eyes and ask your retina specialist if EYLEA is right for you.
Welcome back here to Wrigley Field with this Miller Lite game report. The Cubs moved to the 6th with a 6-2 lead. And Jason Hayward, a big night, a couple hits already, 3 RBIs. And this is a guy who his voice carries a lot of weight, as we know, in this clubhouse and in the dugout. And the other day he was mentioning how just about a week and a half of his baseball career has he played in games that didn't matter. And he said, I take a lot of pride in that, but what's really cool to him right now is looking around and seeing guys like KB, Riz, Baez, and the confidence that they're coming in with. And he says a lot of that is because of the challenges they've overcome together, much like with this week that they are starting on right now, guys. And he says those experiences are a beautiful thing. And I remember when he signed here, it was about that brotherhood, right, that he wanted to have with a team like the Cubs.
They've been a playoff team every year he's been here. He came from the Braves, where they used to do it every year. Jesse Chavez into the game. He gets Frazier on a ground out to start the 6th.
Jesse Chavez continues to do outstanding work for the season. He's pitching now for the 59th time. 5-2 with a 2.72.
And yes, Hayward was a Cardinal for a year, and they were in the playoffs that season too. Marte takes a strike.
Jesse has a 136 earned run average as a Cub in 28 appearances. There's fastballs and cutters primarily. Just a little baby cutter. Just a little late movement off the barrel.
Almost hit him. Ball 2.
Yeah. Well, again, Holbrook's been kind of hitter friendly at the bottom of the zone. He's been pitcher friendly in and out.
Hit the bat, not Marte. So much can happen. But with the Cardinals trailing 2-1, the Rockies have a lead in the 5th tonight, 2-0 over the Phillies. All of a sudden, the Cardinals look to be in pretty good shape, are on the outside looking in, and could be a game and a half out of a playoff spot. They're off tomorrow. The Rockies do play. So it's possible the Cardinals could come to Chicago on Friday, 2 games out with 3 to play. And again, a lot of things can happen, but the Cubs could possibly clinch a division title this weekend and knock the Cardinals out of postseason contention. 2 outs for the Pirates here in the 6th. Dodgers with a half-game lead over the Rockies in the West.
The Rockies have won 5 in a row. The Phillies have lost their last 6.
Strike 2.
If Chavez was still starting, and he's done a decent amount of starting over the years, he'd be the guy you'd want out there on getaway day. He does not waste any time.
Base hit to right. Osuna has his 4th hit of the series. And that will bring up Diaz, the catcher. Yeah, so 4 of those 5 teams are going to get in. And we don't know yet who the 2 division winners will be and the 2 wild cards. So much to still be sorted out. Just a few days left. Swinging strike on Diaz.
Yeah, the National League has been very interesting this year. A lot of drama. You know, everybody, the teams at the top of the division have all had their stretches where they've scuffled. You know, not the kind of the super team like we've seen in the American League with the Red Sox and the Astros. You know, they would qualify the Indians as a super team, but because of that division, you pretty much knew all along that they were going to end up winning it. It's more drama over here in the senior circuit this year.
1-1 to Diaz.
Probably more than most fans would want to deal with.
Josh Hader now working for Milwaukee with a 2-1 lead.
Cardinals got to him the other day.
One ball, 2 strike count on Diaz. Outside.
1980, the Astros went into Los Angeles the final 3 days of the season with a 3-game lead over the Dodgers. Dodgers swept that 3-game set, forcing an extra game on Monday. And so, the thinking was they're done, they're toast. And behind Joe Niekro, they came out and won the ball game 7-1.
Yeah, it's an impossible sport day to day to predict. A 2-2 tally. Here it is. Bounce toward third. It is foul. Diaz needs an extra second as Chavez and Caratini were trying to get on the same page. They are now. Foul back on a cutter.
Yeah, they're trying to go in on him. He left it out over the plate, and he had a real good pass at it. That got Caratini's attention. He immediately sprinted out there.
So Quintana looking for his 14th win, which would be a new career high. It's his final start of the regular season tonight. He'll finish the year with a 4.09 ERA. Swing and a miss to end the Pirates' 6th. Still 6-2 Cubs.
It's the perfect balance of flavor and refreshment. Not just another beer. The champagne of beers. Welcome to the High Life.
Every time you go in, you start again.
Thank you for supporting our mission.
You always amaze me.
Carspitality, the friendly and convenient services offered to guests at the Bill Jacobs Auto Group. With amenities like a complimentary vehicle inspection with every service visit on our active reception rack, or our white glove concierge service where we'll pick up and deliver your vehicle to your home or office and leave you a courtesy loaner. We use market-based pricing on our vehicles to save you time and money. Carspitality. See the Bill Jacobs Auto Group. The cars bring you in, the experience brings you back. In Naperville and Hinsdale.
Welcome back. Cubs lead 6-2. Prep season is in full swing, and for the best high school football coverage in Chicago, Watch High School Lights, presented by Wintrust, Friday at 11 on NBC Sports Chicago or live stream on the NBC Sports app.
Cubs lead 6-2. Pirates won the first 2 games of the series. Cubs trying to stave off the Milwaukee Brewers in the National League Central. One strike on Daniel Murphy. There's the pitch. Bouncer. Osuna. That'll go 3-1. Rocket Mortgage breakdown. Has knocked in his 111th run with a single in the 4th. Cubs have 10 hits. Done a little bit of everything tonight. They hit the home run. They've drawn walks. They put balls in play.
Yeah, just 3 strikeouts tonight. It's kind of fun, that leg kick that Anderson has.
Yeah, he's got a little Bronson Arroyo flair. Without the hair.
Yeah, it's like he was trying to distract the hitter. Look over here. Check out my foot. You know it's well thought out. When I was a kid, I want to say Lindy McDaniel with the big leg kick.
A roller to Newman.
You got your Seinfeld thing going with Newman, don't you? It just it automatically kicks in.
It just it's a name that you can't help it.
You can't not go there.
Productive night for Anthony. Single and a run, a sac fly, and an infield hit.
The infield hit back in the 4th, part of that 2-run 4th inning. He's been right in the middle of it here tonight, as he so often is.
He's got 97 RBIs.
No, he'd love to get to 100. A magic number for a middle of the order hitter. And year in and year out, he's been able to achieve that.
Yes, this would be his 4th consecutive 100 RBI season. He grounds to Newman. I was going to do it too, but I can't. Now I'm self-conscious about it. 6-2 Cubs from beautiful Wrigley Field. Hello, Newman.
The Honda Accord LX is in a class all by itself. It has upscale styling and standard Honda sensing to help improve awareness on the road, with more powerful acceleration and passenger volume than either a Toyota Camry, Ford Fusion, or Nissan Altima. Maybe that's why it's the 2018 North American Car of the Year. Now is a great time to buy the Accord. Visit your Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana Honda dealer and test drive a Honda today.
In my heart.
Imagine
A connected home that works with any AI assistant of your choice. Where daily chores become so easy and done just the way you want. In this world, with LG ThinQ, you'll have the time and the freedom to live the life of your dreams. Think wise. Be free. LG ThinQ.
This is a game changer. 4-in-1 wall repair. Game changer. Game changer? Game changer.
The moment your paint game changed.
Buy one, get one half off via rebate on Valspar stains and Signature and Duramax paints.
We have a serious problem. We're all at risk. We're all at fault. Distracted driving is killing innocent people every day. We're making conditions unsafe for everyone by not paying attention. Phones and devices down. Please. It really is a matter of life or death.
A high-speed action is powered by Xfinity. Cubs are thinking 2, not just 1. A 3-6-4 double play on a bunt. And then Quintana with a nice pick. And he gets Jordan Luplow off the bag at third. Corey Dickerson led off the fifth with a homer off Quintana. Now facing Jesse Chavez, who worked a scoreless sixth on one hit. The Cardinals were trying to tie the game in the 8th inning against Milwaukee, but Adolis Garcia slipped between third and home and was thrown out at the plate. So they go to the 9th. It's still 2-1 St. Louis, or Milwaukee in St. Louis. Brewers 2, Cardinals 1. Awkward cut. 1-2. And into center. Here comes Hayward. He'll make the catch.
Do it all.
Right fielder. He can play center too.
Do it all, big man. Home run, 3 RBI, spectacular diving catch. Sinking line drive by Dickerson, trying to get a little something going, and Hayward says, nope, not on my watch, my friend.
Rizzo to the bag, and they get him. So Reyes, potentially could be 3 for 3 tonight, but instead he's 0 for 3. Bodie got him in the first on a night, or the second on a nice barehanded play. He drove one to the warning track and right, and then Murphy here gets him in the 7th. Luplow, a fly out, a triple, 1 for 2.
Yankees have extended their lead. 5-0 bottom of the 5th.
Boy, they have not messed around this week, have they?
They have the Nationals coming in this weekend, right? Bryce Harper perhaps playing his last home game for the Nationals. He'll be a free agent, as most folks know.
Rockies winning 10-1, 10-3, and now leading 5-0 to start that 4-game series.
Yeah, it's now 7-zip Rockies. They just added on.
And that's after a sweep at Arizona, in which they gave up 3 runs in the whole entire series. Luplow strikes out. And it is time now for the 7th inning stretch, brought to you by St. Xavier University. 2,600 games in a row for Gary Pressey. He'll play the stretch.
Take me out to the ball game for his 2,600th consecutive game, Gary Pressey.
Thank you, Andy. All right, Cub fans, let me hear you. 1, 2, 3. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jam. Oh, let's whoop, whoop, whoop for the Cubbies. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
The 7th inning stretch is presented by St. Xavier University, where success meets purpose.
When you're ready to explore your options for graduate education, choose the 3rd largest private provider of teachers in Illinois. Choose a school that holds the most recognized form of accreditation a business program can earn. Choose a degree from a National League for Nursing Center of Excellence. Or choose a school where 99% of speech pathology graduates are employed upon graduation. If you want a graduate degree from a university whose reputation can advance your career, choose St. Xavier University.
What if your car could react faster than you? Well, the 2018 Nissan Sentra can. With available automatic emergency braking that could stop for you.
Get 0% financing for 60 months on 13 models.
Hey, we're back. Cub fans who joined the Cubs season ticket holder waiting list today to claim your spot in our lineup for season tickets. It's easy and free to register. For details, visit Cubs.com/waiting list. This is Michael Feliz, right-hander, 45th appearance. IERA 6.04. A lot of walks. Good arm. So results have not been what he's been hoping for.
So Christian Yelich has walked 5 times tonight. So it looks like his hitting streak at 8 will stay alive because he didn't have a plate appearance. They still lead 2-1 in the top of the 9th in St. Louis. What a night for Jason Hayward. Go ahead 2-run homer, RBI single, a catch in center. And this one popped up. 2 outs he's made. He hasn't been real happy with himself. But just like we promised, it's time for the Miller Lite Hold True moment. He's done more than enough so far tonight.
Well, that home run was big because Osuna had homered in the top half of the inning, and the Cubs have been playing from behind in this series. They've been struggling to score runs, so that just took a lot of the pressure off that big 2-run home run in the first. He's continued to go on and have a very nice night. The glove is always in play for Hayward. He's just a spectacular defender.
That takes way high. Ball 1. Lined in the right over a leaping Frazier.
He's had a nice night as well.
Yes, he has.
A big walk in the in a sense kind of a ironic, a big walk, but it was. worked the walk right before Schwarber worked the walk to drive in a run back in the third. And now he has 2 hits since. Indians lead the White Sox 7-zip. Top of the 6th. The Biebs had a no-hitter. Shane Bieber, 5 one-hit innings so far tonight for Cleveland.
Scoreless innings for Jesse Chavez tonight. Carl Edwards Jr. apparently will get the 8th as he's getting loose in the bullpen. Inside to Schwarber. Rockies now lead 9-0 in the 5th. Dodgers lead at Arizona early 2-1 in the 2nd.
David Dahl has homered in 3 consecutive games for the Rockies.
And 2, throw to first. Late. Feliz now set at the belt. And his 1-2 is popped foul into the seats behind first base. $32,874. A paid crowd tonight here at Wrigley Field. Jeremy Jeffress trying to finish off the Cardinals tonight. It will not be easy. The young Osuna, a pinch hitter for the Cardinals.
Seems to me the Cardinals have had more than their fair share of late game magic this year.
Now back by Schwarber. So the Cardinals tried to tie it.
Third, Moustakas his gloves, throw to first is low.
So the throw gets by. Adolis Garcia falls down. Can you believe that?
That's unbelievable.
That's how the 8th ended.
You see, Kratz, he assumed he was going to be there. He spins to make the tag, and Garcia wasn't there yet.
Throw gets passed, and Happ on his way to second.
Somebody probably won. Wasn't the best of efforts by Osuna to keep it in front, but the error will be charged to Feliz, who bounced the throw. Might as well pick that one up, Schwarbs.
Swing and a miss after a high breaking ball. And that's out number 2. It's only the 4th Cubs strikeout tonight. And that brings up Caratini. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1.
Finally breaking through against this Pirate pitching staff.
Previous 6 games had 1 hit with a man in scoring position. They've outscored that stretch tonight alone. In St. Louis, 2-1. Brewers over the Cardinals. That is a sweep. And with that final, the Cubs and Brewers are in the postseason. Knocked down by the catcher.
Currently are tied.
Tied, yep.
Yeah, for first place, pending the outcome of this ball game. Brewers off tomorrow, so they'll have a chance for their bullpen to regroup, and then they host the Detroit Tigers over the weekend.
Right, so winning tomorrow would be really big. You don't want to go into that weekend against the Cardinals, who will be desperate, tied with Milwaukee for the division lead, and having to outplay them to win the division outright.
Yeah, baseball being baseball, anything can happen. But, you know, my best guess is that the Brewers are just going to keep on winning and likely sweep the Tigers. I don't know what the pitching matchups look like. I don't know what's going on with that Tiger club these days, but they're 29 games below 500.
Caratini lines to the second baseman Frazier, and the Cubs strand 1. Off to the 8th, trying to maintain their lead in the division, leading 6-2 after 7.
We're not your average airline, and we wouldn't have it any other way. We do everything differently on purpose, for one purpose: you. You're the reason we fly to 99 destinations, and why we don't charge you fees to change your flight or check 2 bags. You. Over 130 million of you chose to fly Southwest last year. That's what matters most to us.
So a tree falls in your brand new car and totals it. And as if that wasn't bad enough, now your insurance won't replace it outright because of depreciation. If your insurance won't replace your car, what good is it? You'd be better off just taking your money and throwing it right into the harbor. I regret that.
With new car replacement, if your brand new car gets totaled, Liberty Mutual will pay the entire value plus depreciation. Liberty Mutual Insurance.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Love makes you do crazy things, like sneaking the triple-double crunch wrap into the theater with double the layers you love. Careful, that double crunch may land you in movie jail. The $5 triple-double crunch wrap box from Taco Bell.
Rich's parents know he's out tonight because he drove his Hyundai with Blue Link technology that texts his parents whenever he drives farther, faster, or later than he should. His parents got the message. Now, so will he. The Hyundai Elantra and Sonata. The longer you look, the more there is to life.
Lease the Elantra for just $139 a month, or get up to $3,500 in total savings on the Sonata. Visit buyhyundai.com today.
Cub fans, here's your opportunity to register for the chance to purchase tickets for potential postseason games at Wrigley Field. Go to Cubs.com/postseason to register and learn more about this postseason ticket purchase opportunity.
New outfield configuration. Happ goes right to left. Now Moore comes into play center. And Hayward moves over to right. And Carl Edwards Jr. will pitch.
Great work by Jesse Chavez yet again. And Edwards will pitch for the 56th time. Here's a 2.34 ERA to the mound. 50 innings, he's allowed just 35 hits. 28 walks, 66 punch-outs. He's allowed 2 home runs. League bats 191. Against the lean right-hander. Most recently, he's kind of turned things back in the right direction after going through a little bit of a funk. He's been throwing his curveball a little bit more in recent outings. Very effective.
Brewers' first playoff berth since 2011. Cubs trying to win the division again, but they're in the postseason for the 4th consecutive year. And it will be either the Cardinals or the Rockies, Dodgers. 2 of those 3 teams will get in. Edwards to Newman. It's high.
Should the Cubs and the Brewers tie for the division after play on Sunday, they will play Monday here to determine the division.
Right, the winner
and then the loser obviously will play the wild card game the next day.
Yeah, the winner would go to the division round, have a couple days off. The loser would be in the 1-game wild card round. You can't, I don't think, really hedge your bets if you end up playing Monday in terms of what you have to save for Tuesday. Right? You're doing everything you can to avoid getting to Tuesday. So rather just win the division outright before you even get to that point.
Ooh, a little quick pitch.
So Newman strikes out. Too. Page out of Pedro Strope's book.
Yeah.
Colin Moran now will pinch hit for Feliz.
Well, I think one of the good things for the Cubs as you contemplate that possible scenario where you'd have to have that extra game on Monday and then a potential wild card game, or then move into the division series on Thursday. You know, between Hendricks, Lester, Hamels, you know, how you want to play it, who you give the ball to in game 1. I mean, you could go in any direction there. So you don't feel like you're really compromising your chances in a wild card game or by having to start one of the 3 in game 1 of a division series.
And everybody outside the West, I'm sure, would love to see the Rockies and Dodgers have to play off for that division on Monday. And again, if I'd said to you in the spring the Braves would have been the first team to clinch a division in the National League,
yeah,
you wouldn't have believed it. 2-1. Actually, that Braves loss tonight matters in terms of
best overall record.
Best overall record in the NL. They went into tonight 2 games behind the Cubs for the top mark in the NL. But they lost 3-0 at the Mets. 3-1 on Moran. And he draws the walk. Moran has not started in this series with all the Cubs left-handers, and he might not start tomorrow night with John Lester getting the ball. Jim Hickey on the phone.
Yeah, I think the situation with Carl is still a little tenuous because there's, when he has a bad one, usually the control will just abandon him, and he has a hard time getting it back. So they're on high alert after the walk to Moran. Could have been.
That's Steve Cishek. One and one to Frazier. In this series, he is 1 for 13 with a double. Big defensive play in game 1. 4-3 double play.
And he's been swinging a hot bat coming into this series. Been very good in the second half of the year. Overall, the numbers are quite good. 282 average, 463 slugging percentage. Batting .375 over his last 14 games. Well, this is coming from the dugout. Caratini sent to chat with Edwards to buy a little time for Cishek. If he loses Frazier, they'll make the move.
The 3-1 is inside, so that's consecutive walks. Garcia has joined Cishek. Joe's just waiting to make sure Steve's ready.
They weren't bad misses, but and that last one certainly could have been called a strike. And Joe has the stomach to wait any longer. Got squeezed a little bit. Still, you got to be a little bit more aggressive there. He's asking Caratini whether the ball was in, or maybe that was directed at Sam Holbrook.
Pitching change in the 8th. The 6-2 Cubs. Pirates have 2 on with 1 out.
Why bother mastering something? Why test a hybrid engine for over 6 million miles? Why hand-tune an audio system? Why include the most advanced active safety system in its class, Standard? Because when you want to create an entirely new feeling, the difference between excellence and mastery is all the difference in the world. Introducing the all-new Lexus ES. Every curve, every innovation, every feeling. A product of mastery. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Oh boy. Hey, Joy. A lot of people, not a lot of party.
Yeah. Daryl needs to put the play in the playlist.
I can't stream out here.
Joy can. She's got the new iPhone on Verizon.
Just got it. Best phone, best network.
Nice.
And only Verizon gives you 6 months of free Apple Music. Daryl, no. Read the room.
Sorry.
It's okay. Okay.
I did it. Yeah, DJ!
Hops are like grapes, special conditions of terroir, of soil, the growing conditions of climate and sunlight will produce unique flavors. A lager beer should be fruity, floral, and the flavors that we want in Boston Lager can only come from hops grown in this little piece of ground.